Hello everyone, this is Sharp and Mild with a new update on this Webull portfolio. I started this Webull account a few months ago, but then on January 5th, I decided to come up with a new portfolio mix. So I decided to buy nothing but SPAC or special purpose acquisition company stocks. Why? Again, I'm gonna give you the reasoning because I noticed in 2020, the SPAC stocks performed really well, and I've been noticing that almost every SPAC out there starts at low 10, 9, 8, 11, $12, but then before you know it, it just skyrockets. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and copy the moves from 2020 and hope that 2021 is gonna break the same gains, because most of the SPACs brought 2, 3, 4, 5, folds of gains to some investors. I mean, it just proved to be nothing but success for most of the investors that invested in SPAC last year. So I decided to do the same thing. So I went and I started researching, and I came up with this list of SPAC stocks. Now, everything is SPAC here that you see in front of you, except for one stock, which is I'm about to tell you. But anyway, let's go to the gains, okay? So APXT, it's still kind of cheap, $17. Remember, guys, before I start, talking about these SPACs, if a SPAC, and that's a rule of thumb, okay? That's not I'm not generalizing. I'm just saying a rule of thumb. If a SPAC is between 10 and 15, or maybe 10 and 20, it is a good buy, in my opinion. Why? Regardless of what they are going to do, whether they're going to merge with a healthcare company, whether they want to merge with a technology company, or whether they want to merge with an oil and gas company, it doesn't matter. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you go back and research the old SPACs that have been going around for years. You will notice that they always start at between 10 and 15, and before you know it, they are 20, 30, 40, and 50, 60, you name it, okay? So APXT is 17. It's going up slowly, but it's still in a great position to buy. AJAX, absolutely a buy. Absolutely, it's a buy. I mean, everybody should buy the stock, okay? It's starting to make money, okay? Look at this, $346. BFT, $15, cheap. Go get it, and wait. One of these days, we're gonna wake up and we're gonna see these SPACs doing what NGA did 2 days ago, and what CCIV did also the other day. I mean, I'm telling you guys, these SPACs are ruthless. I mean, they just skyrocket in a matter of a week. They go from 10, 15, all the way to 30, 40, $50. And imagine all these profits that you'll be making, okay? Especially as they approach the merger, Now, here, if you don't feel comfortable with the merger, let's say a company comes out, let's say BFT comes tomorrow and says, I want to merge with, whatever, I mean, I'm sure they have somebody in mind, but whatever company. If you don't feel that that company is going to profit, you still can get it, because the minute the news comes out, I don't care what company it is, the SPAC just goes up. So at that time, you can just, wait, and a month before the actual merger, if you don't believe in that company that you're merging with, you can sell at a profit anyway. So you don't even have to wait, because, there is a risk of things not going well and the SPAC not doing well after the merger, right? That's fine. So why don't you just buy it? Take advantage of the news, because when the news comes out, they can go and say, we are merging with, a company that has been losing money the last 6 years. And the SPAC will go up regardless. I don't know why. Investors just love, and they have the hopes of SPACs. Now, I'm not going to discredit the SPACs. These are geniuses. These are all investors, business people, all brains. They collect the funds and they raise the money, and they say, you know what? Look, we have the money and we're going to take certain companies to public. So those guys already did the research. They're not going to go and throw millions and billions of dollars on anything. Those guys are geniuses. They have panels and they have teams of people doing nothing but researching that company that they are merging with. Okay? These people are not going to come out of the blue and just pick any company. They know what they're doing. These people are dealing with money. And most of these people who do the mergers, they invest their own money. So think about it. Why would they go and, cheat themselves? They're not. So that's why I kind of put my money with them. I trust their judgment because that's what they do for a living. Those people do nothing but take companies or merge with companies or take them public. So that's why I like SPAC, because they know what they're doing. I keep saying this, they know what they're doing. So anyway, with this being said, guys, let's go and see how much money or gains I made today. So if I go to performance here, I'm gonna go to custom, see 14th here, 14th to 14th, bam, $1,670 just today in profits. So that's amazing. I'm very thankful for that. Okay, now, I told you I started this few months ago, and probably 3 or 4 months ago, the actual Webull account. A lot of people tell me, start a challenge with, and show us how you can move up. The problem is I cannot start anything unless, I can't go and start another Webull account. I can't go and start another Robinhood account unless I sell everything and I just keep $2,000 in it. And it's hard to do this because I'm already investing. So I'm trying and going around and trying to find somebody who will let me borrow their account or let me manage it, and I will invest in it. And that's what I'm trying to do. So I have, I think my brother's doing this. So if my brother agrees to that, I'm going to start a new challenge with $2,000. But for now, this I started three months ago, and I will show you how much money I invested because I want to show you everything, right? So here I go to transfer history. So you see here, see this list on the right side, all these green numbers, except for the one in the middle, 5,000. See, it says failed. That means the transaction did not go through. But I want you to add all these numbers, guys, please. 500 plus 1,500 plus 3,000. Skip the 5,000 because it says failed. 1,500 plus 3,500. That's $10,000, guys. Let's go and see how much money I have now. I have $27,000. So, and let me show you again when I started throwing money at this guy here. Look down here. It says I started around August, right? And then I added a lot of money later on. So the first transaction, 3,500. Look at the date. So this is a new account, maybe 6-7 months, but I wasn't really active on it. I just became active lately, okay? So I invested $10,000 and I'm at 17,500. So I'm sorry, 27,500, which is 17,500 gains. So that is my portfolio, okay? This is my actual gains. Tomorrow, if I sell everything, this $27,500 is my money. I can go buy a brand new car, I guess a CRV, Honda CRV, yeah. And this is mine, okay? So I'm using margin now. If you look at the top over here, $16,000 here, this is margin, okay? It says negative 16,000 because it's margin. So if you want, you can use margin. Me, personally, I love doing margin because it's free money. It's money they offer you. They give you, it's like your dad telling you, hey, son, this is $10,000. I want you to go invest in it, okay? And just pay me $10 a month, just fees for that. You would do it, right? Why wouldn't? That's what companies do, right? Companies borrow money from the banks, and go invest in business. That's what they do. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm considering, because I'm a business. I'm investing. I'm an investor, right? So I borrowed money from Webull, and I'm using this money to invest in my business, which is the stocks or the contracts or the option, whatever it is. And then I'm making money. Then I'll pay the bank some money back slowly, all right? So they charge me 2.5%, nothing, guys. Like I made $1,600 today. You know how much money I'm gonna pay him at the end of the month? Probably $300 or $400. Who cares? This is nothing compared to the gains I'm making, right? It's helping me because if I'm not investing with this $16,000, I would have been investing only with $27,000. But now I'm investing with what? Look here at the top left, $43,700 because my money is $27,000. And then you add the money that I'm borrowing from them, 16, those two numbers will give you $43,000. This is the money that I am investing in the market. So if the stocks goes up tomorrow, 10%, how much I money make out of the 43,000? $4,300, right? Because I'm investing at a roll of what? Market value, $4,300. So $16,000 is helping me boost my account. Now, don't go borrow money and invest in options. Come on. I mean, this is risky, right? So that's why I'm staying with stocks over here. I might consider buying some options as soon as this portfolio grows more and as soon as they give me more margin. So the next play might be a call, okay? But that's it, guys. This is my recap for today. I hope everybody's doing great. Just keep fighting your way up. Choose the good companies, like I told you. If you choose a company, make sure that you do some research on it. Do not go and just listen to what people are doing, okay? Just randomly, oh, this stock is going up, moving up, let me go and buy it because everybody is buying it. You will burn yourself because a lot of these stocks are burning people, okay? I mean, look at Fubo the other day, Fubo TV, we've talked about it before, and we bought it and I sold it at one time, but it just goes up because everybody starts buying it. And now if you're late to the game and if you don't sell it in a timely manner, you burn yourself. And I know a lot of people got burned like this. They got into a stock, they bought it because everybody is buying it. Oh, let me buy it too. Now there's a lot of demand, the price goes up. Guess what happens? Everybody starts selling. Before you even hit the sell button, the guy just, went downhill, okay? So be careful with this, guys. Research the stocks. Choose companies that you believe in it. Choose companies that are not going to be really, really volatile. Those little companies with 300 million market cap, 200 million, small size cap companies, they are really dangerous. So be careful, okay? Thank you, guys. I love you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.